Ah, yeah, not TW. But I hope there's nothing wrong concerning that. Yeah, yeah. I hope SoundCloud Music had managed to find an introduction of the great music all the way from the SoundCloud Station 5, representing the 80 player music and a shade of the SoundCloud Station 5 song release of the day of today's greatest tracks of all times. That track moving straight to the top 10 songs of today's tracks of SoundCloud, the release of the day music, which was introduced all the way from the global universe of Universal World of Universal Studios and Marvella Studios straight to the Universal Universe of SoundCloud Music, to the BET Awards, straight to the Nickelodeon Awards, straight to the American Music Awards, and straight to the Grammy Awards for the best track of the day from the SoundCloud Station 5. Obviously, straight to this, what is in combination for the Bowl Awards of the day? Why, taking all the way from SoundCloud Music. Hello, people of the global world. Welcome to another playlist of the Book 3, continuing from Book 1, Book 2, and Book 3, and continuing from the Information Society of Document Outcomes of Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4 to Volume 5 of the Spatial Development and the Environmental Development of the Planning of Our Future City Together, Better Together, all the way from the Lamushe Mushe Vamushe 18 piece of the Mark 143 SP Empire Startup Ecosystem of the Mark 143 Media Productions, Universal Media Productions. Over here to continue as we were playing with great respect of integrity, great respect of service excellence, great respect of acknowledgement and innovation of knowledge that is combative enough to ensure that it provides great service excellence into the united universe of the global world, all to the way from the African beautiful sons and daughters of the soul, meaning that that is the African incredibility of the great intelligence of the great expected designed products of services and excellence of great tragedy of economic foreign direct crypto Bitcoin currencies, all to the way from the universe, what invested through our own product designs, what invented to make all the invited what investors, funders, and associates and donors of the previous media production to these coming next ones, through to the our criteria of sustainable development growth values involve driven global planetary universe integrity from the African unions of one unity with the media protections of the Mark 143 and discoveries to the venture categories of the VC4A startup, and then culminating with the entire VC4A of the Afri-Ed Tech and the Cape Tech and the Afri-Ed Tech, introducing the We 10 our professional, productive, profitable, promising, private, passionate, procurement, potential passion, promotional, planetary place, proceed, process, procedures of public participation, policies, partnerships in an integrated strategy coordinated development implementation plan of action in motion to the 21st millennium wings of change in the inheritance of the discovery creative creations of the establishment and development of the new world order wheel of fortune for the international state national countries of the single continent united unions of the planetary one earth most misfortunate disadvantaged underdeveloping multiracial native state countries of the World Stock Exchange in the World Bank of the United Nations still the creations of the existence of the creations of the circle of life as from BC and AC evolution. I believe that everything we have said over here, we've managed to introduce it in our previous media productions, but we ensure that, remember, that the African unions of one unity, of one nativeness, have ensured that they have built their relationship with all the global world since the BC time cycle of life and the AC time cycle of life of the evolution of the dynamics of existence through to the fourth industry. But now we are ensuring that we are preparing the industry of the fifth to the sixth, the ninth industry with us, the African. What? Can Africa rise again? Oh yeah. Can Africa rise again? Oh yeah. We are rising as the Rise with Reason, Rise with the reboost of African unions of the agenda towards Africa 2063. Now, beyond until the agenda of Africa of the core vision 2096. Therefore, we are keen to commit our design service provider startup ecosystem of inotech companies, organizations, and foundations with their milestones all the way from the continental continent of Africa, Asia, Middle East, and the seven seas and seven oceans of the Icelands and Irelands, which is to become a global network in global resolutions and global solutions to contribute resolutions and solutions for the terrorism conference world summit with a plan of action including with accountability of trust, integrity, honesty, loyalty through integrated communication of great abilities will our empowering reliability of accountable accessible responsibility of our ethical behavior is our social innovative, entrepreneurial-driven integrity. As the scientific committee staff of the ICSD 2020 to 2030, as the Sustainable Development Solutions Network Associates of Masters in Development Practice Programs, which are the global social entrepreneurs and the sustainable development goals, as we are also ensuring that we are inviting you into the last presentation of the partners, associates, affiliation, and relationships that this book tree has been introducing from playlist 1. Therefore, once again, we invite each and everyone across the global world, all through the continental continents, with every state, country of the state, community and urban settlement that had managed to invest also in these same companies that have managed to invest with us here in the city of Cape Town, and that we are inviting once again to this venture accelerator journey to the fifth industrial of the sixth to the ninth industrial. Therefore, we are inviting once again in great expectancy of great intellectualities, in the honor of respect and intelligence of creative creations and creative partnerships associates. We are inviting these investors, funders, and these companies of association to partner with us into our version of book 3. We are inviting the companies such as investors and funders and associate in partnership to partner with us, such as Amazon, Hisense, GlaxoSmithKline, Clark, and IBM, Harvard University, Airbus, Oracle, Joey, and Wind Prospect, Total Bonjour Garage, Michel Total Energies, BP Energies Beyond Petroleum, Caltex Engine, Sunprise Energy, Hunting, Sunbird Energy, Averdia, Radisson Blue, Cullinan Holdings, Radisson Red, KFC, McDonald's, Steers, Spur, Panarodi, Debanos, Burger King, Virgin Active, Volvo, BMW, Mini Cooper, Bentley, Ferrari, Lexus, Jaguar, Ford, Mars, Pam Golding, CF, Business Partners, Bowman's, FNB, West Bank, Domini's, PwC, Grant Thornton, Browl, EY, Invest Egg, Weber Wetzel, Deloitte, IBN, Immigration Solutions, Sloopy Momentum, Technology Innovation Agency, Industrial Development Corporation, Department of Trade and Industry, Small Enterprise Finance Agency, Cape Innovation Technology Innovative, Invest SA One Stop Shop, Code X, Varsity College, Pegas, Google, Yoko, Twiza, and Coca-Cola. Therefore, if you've managed to introduce those countries of the global world, in every country that they exist at, in every continent, we are still also applying for them to invest in those that will partner also with us in the journey of to the fourth industrial. We invite into the great intelligence these following invited expertise: Del Vecnoyo, Donald Bren, Stephanie Schwartzman, Vajid Eleporv, Liamen Ted, Wang Heng, Peter Kellner, Rupert Maddox, Leonardo Lieder, Zong Heijuan, PME, Jinadi Timcheniko, Thomas Petefi, Klaas Michael Kuniene, Lee Kunhie, Wang Qingleng, Stephen Cohen, Radakiskan Tamani, Carl Itan, R. Budi Hetono, Han Charavenoti, Stephanie Person, Alicia Usamenvopf, Eric Schmided, Gina Rene, Nat Walton, P.J. Droge, Mikhail Fredeman, Michael Hatono, Hitmar Hope, Zeng Zidong, Kanva Alo Heineken, Emmanuel Besmir, Andrei Melnichenko, Lee Shuvu, Hanso Planier, Louis Yonghong, Stefan Kwandia, Ken Griffin, David Tepper, Hu Yang John, Kwang Sung Hing, Xing Nao Dak, Slin Payoyang, Liu Cheng Hung, Salnas Piego, Li Jinteng, Leonard Hunith, John Maned Jr., Peng Keng, Peter Hung, Roman Abramauchi, Udo Chinhira, Harald Chenghara, Machuel Prokovrov, Chunghang, Zunghang, Palangjing Mintri, Philip Anos Hasnoch, German Laria, Mota Velasco, Premier Monicho, James Kelfi, Zheng Yong, Iris Fontobana, Annie Giel Johnson, Donald Newhouse, Grammy Hart, Victorio Vesselesberg, Cheng Liang. Therefore, we've managed to ensure that we invite those intellectual of greatest investors and funders of companies and innovational investors in partnerships to partner with us, to grow with us in also from production of book 1 and book 2 with book 3, introducing now this last presentation as we invite in partnership with all of those invitees from book 3 with this book 2 and the entire media playlist of this book 3. We also invite, yes, Prodigy finance companies such as these following ones: Merchant and Energy, Mest, Kuhle Media, DVT, Citra, Asiona companies, Noble, Melt Water, Enco, Pioneering Fishing, Jack Black, Solar Reef, Pizza Hunt, Gallo Group, French South Africa Tech Lab, 10 Key Water Solutions, Liu Collections, Airports Company South Africa. We invite British American Tobacco South Africa, Red Tape Reduction, VFAs.global, Business Process Enabling South Africa, Green Cape, and we are inviting Saldanha Bay Industry Development Zone. We are inviting KLM, British Airways, Lufthansa, Emirates, Thomas Cook Airlines, Singapore Airlines, Turkish Airlines, Qatar Airlines, Kenya Airways, Cathay Pacific United, Rwanda Airlines, Airlink, Austrian and Condor, Ethiopian Airlines, Mysterious Airlines, Botswana Airlines, Namibia Airlines, and Edelen Airlines. We are inviting Gumtree, OLX, Bancham Square, Zando, Spree, Super Ballist, and Travel Start. We are inviting UP Chef, E-Commerce Forum Africa, Silicon Cape, Netflostic Seeds for Africa, Prince and Print Diamonds, Simba, Shimexi, Olga Jewelry Design Studio, Avis, Toyota, Kia, Range Rover, Jeep, Land Rover, Volkswagen, Audi, Nissan, Renault, Hinchest, Mansion, Ends Africa, Pro Bono, the largest law firm in Africa. Therefore, as we invite everyone, we don't invite them in any precautions or any 18 Ps. If you remember in the integrated marketing and communications Ps of global marketing, the Ps of planet, we didn't invite any precautions from the South African government or the voice that we heard of the South African presidentiality of the South African government. We are inviting through our integrated marketing and communication Ps such as the ones of the 18 Ps of the Mark 143 18 Ps, which are the professional, productive, profitable, promising, private, passionate, procurement, potentiality, passiveness, promotional, planetary, place, that is proceedable in procedures of public participation with the policies of partnerships. Those are some of our Ps from the 4 Ps of international marketing and communications. Thank you, global people. Let's meet you to the next book 4. While we are closing, we are saying thank you. We apologize for taking for so long in this live media presentation, but we are ensuring that when we close it very well and say that, yeah, we are closing it, this entire book 3 in the presentations of the DW Africa News and DW Documentary News of Africa. And then we are closing and saying that welcome again back to KFM radio station in multiples with Good old FM and Hot FM, all the way from the Cape Town Comedy Club, when we are saying hula hoop, hula hoop, hula hoop, hula hoop, Cape Town District 6, you rock. Yes, all the way from DJ Ready D's on KFM, Good old FM and Hot FM, saying hello over there to the track of the number one from SoundCloud that we're closing with, which was the last track of this 20th, saying bye-bye. See you, DW is on the DW Africa News. Bye-bye. Yeah, over there. Shop, shop.